real. Okay? Death is nothing to be playing around with. Right? No, Hubbard ain't got no respect for these athletes at all. He don't. This is why I made my video, man, because I'm tired of that, man. No, ain't no way in shape or form we allow any Caucasian person to say the word nigger, right? Because nigger was used too much in a bad way to describe us, to disrespect black folks, right? They used nigger back when our people was segregated, when our people couldn't even eat, sleep, even go to a bar, have a drink in the same place as white folks. We had white only, you had colored only, right? But of course, a lot of young folks didn't come and didn't live in that reality, right? I grew up in Mississippi, right? Even though I was born in California, in Long Beach, I was raised in Mississippi in my younger childhood, right? And in Mississippi, right, the white folks area is clean or nice, whereas black folks have been gentrified big time. Their areas all ran down. So black folks in Mississippi are forced to have to stick together, right? Where my mom had to clean people's houses just to make it, right? Because her and my dad were separated. And my mom was forced to have to take care of me by herself because our real dad wasn't around like that, right? My mom had to be a housekeeper cleaning white folks' houses. But thank God that the white folks' houses she was cleaning didn't have that slave master mentality. Okay? But still, for helping my mom out, there was other people in the neighborhood that talked against them for helping my mom, right? They say, why are you helping that nigger out, clean your house, and that type of stuff, right? So we have to endure that. We also have to be careful because out there, man, the KKK and the Confederates are real. They down there, right? And there been black people who have been shot right there on sight by these folks, right? With big old double barrel shotguns, man. You gotta say what you're dealing with here. That's real racism, folks. They still, and that's another thing for people. Racism ain't going nowhere, right? There's people on my video that believe that racism don't exist. I don't know what type of reality you were living in, but they ain't going nowhere. You got white folks who can't stand black people to this day who are jealous of us, right? And these same people basically support Hubbard's channel. I keep telling you that, man. Y'all need to stop listening to that foolishness, man. Stop talking about your black folks like Oprah Winfrey, Kobe Bryant, and Jay-Z who made it and worked hard. Jay-Z came out the Mossy Projects, right? Same thing with Lil Wayne. He came out from Holly Grove. They had a rough childhood, it was rough for them, okay? Again, man, y'all have no respect at all. Y'all act like these don't exist, but no, these people got families, right? They got people who love them. And see, the people who was raised around these people, they know the truth already. It's just y'all who watch too much TV, you look at too much YouTube, and you base your beliefs on that, man. No, y'all need to stop it, man. Stop using numerology and gematria. That can't determine nothing. It can't, man. Yeah, you could calculate a whole lot of numbers and bring these events up, but what's that got to do with the situation at hand? Nothing, right? So that's why I'm making that video, right? Same thing with G. Craig Lewis, right? I don't hate G. Craig Lewis per se, but I'm not going to go along with him talk about these rappers because these rappers ain't did nothing to him. They ain't said nothing to him. He not just talking about these rappers. He talking about Donnie McClurkin. He talking about T.D. Jakes, right? He talking about all he talking about Mary, all these people who are men and women of God who ain't said nothing to him, ain't did nothing to that man, right? G. Craig Hubbard is doing what he's doing to get attention and get money because he's getting clout from it. That man has made thousands of dollars off his Truth About Hip Hop series. He has like 30, 40, 50 of them DVDs, man. It's sad. Meanwhile, God don't like that because, again, you're not supposed to be talking about other people, other men and women of God like that anyway, right? I told y'all before, that man lied on Nipsey Hussle. Nipsey wasn't none of that no more. Nipsey Hussle had changed by the time he got killed and murdered, right? Y'all, this is bad, man, for real. But even in the stuff Hubbard said, if the Nation of Islam was the founder, Hubbard then said that, man, it could be all bad for him, man. Y'all don't know, but Hubbard is digging his own grave. And again, I don't wish death on nobody, but you can't be saying that type of stuff and trying to be a leader like he is. You can't be having those type of videos and trying to run for president. Ain't nobody gonna vote for Hubbard. They find out he got that type of video. Okay? It's disrespectful, it's bad. But yet, y'all call me crazy, right? No, I'm a real man of God, right? And this is thus said the Lord. Okay? See, I read out this Bible, man. I'm not playing Christian. I'm not faking that. Because now is not the time, man. For real. Because these are getting very bad, man. We ain't safe nowhere. We could die at any time, right? And just like, for example, man, how many of y'all did gematria numerology on that shooting in El Paso, right? That man came in there, Patrick Cruz just killed them people because who they were, because they were Hispanic, they were Mexican, right? And he don't like them, right? He feel they taking over. Whichever organization came from taught that man to hate Hispanics. The people who killed were all legal. Those weren't immigrants. They were not all immigrants. All he did was take those people away from their families, right? So children have to be heard the news. Their parents ain't coming home. They got killed, right? That makes it bad on them too, because now that sparks tension, right? When you do something like that, you get these Hispanics that hate these white folks, and then it can spark war. I'm telling you right now, another civil war might happen. And when that happens, whose side you gonna be leaning on? See, when a civil war was to break out, right, a second civil war, where these white folks continue to shoot blacks and Mexicans, and we don't take it no more, then whose side is Hubbard gonna be helping? That's the real question right now. I told you about his kind before, like Rick Strom. I told you about him, and I told you about Max Cameron. Matter of fact, Chronicles of Judah. And again, man, Chronicles of Judah is a talented brother, but he starts making videos about Beyonce and Kobe Bryant being Luciferian. I don't believe that stuff, because everybody that wear all black ain't Luciferian. That's nonsense. That man lives in New York. He don't live out here in LA. But anyways, man, Chronicles of Judah even said something very interesting, right? He exposed Max Cameron away, right? Max Cameron straight said during that time they was talking about Kaepernick, right? Max Cameron straight said that I acknowledge that black folks don't like white privilege, right? I acknowledge that, but I'm not giving up none of my privileges, right? There's privilege, but I'm not giving up any privileges, right? He straight said that in his own mouth on national TV. Cameron straight said, I'm not giving up no privileges, meaning Max Cameron ain't giving up his white privilege for none of y'all. He said he's of Jewish substance, right? He ain't giving none of that up. And then speaking of Jews, Hubbard don't like the Jews, but he's using their system, right? He's using gematria. That was used by the Jews. Jews created that for other reasons, right? So how could you hate Jews, but you yourself is a Jew, right? So you need to understand what y'all looking at right now, man. You need to understand the hatred right now. People like Hubbard and Max Cameron, they use black folks for their own benefit. They actually do not care. Because off camera in real life, if there's a black person in need, you think Max Cameron gonna help you out? Max Cameron ain't gonna give nobody a job, and neither is Hubbard. They not gonna do it, man. They gonna look out for themselves, right? Hubbard and Cameron ain't been raised like we have to go through, okay? Because the civil rights days of slavery, that's not a hoax. That stuff really did happen, folks, okay? Y'all need to stop thinking everything is a hoax, because it's really not, right? You need to wake up and realize what you're in. If you're my skin color, things was against you since day one. But there's a way to overcome that. There's a way to outsmart the system, right? But again, folks, that's the video. I'm not going to continue this anymore. I know this is part 2 right now, but I'm just need to tell y'all this for just to let y'all know something right now, man. That you need to be prepared for the last days, right? I want to see everybody go to heaven because I care. I don't want to see nobody go to hell. Okay? Right? When somebody like Kobe Bryant, we have somebody like this celebrity die, man, you need to know how to forgive these people, right? Because again, I try not to base things off of religious rules. I try not to judge somebody based on their own religion. But I'm telling you right now, man, these Muslims right now, with Iran, right now, they're not playing games. They going to war. They've been in arms for years, right? And other countries is going down, man. You got people that's just killing each other over religion, okay? But no, this video is to show you about the set, because God's gonna come back, right? And when God's come back, I don't want to see nobody down here to face that destruction. Because when they offer you peace and safety, and they ain't all join in, that's when such destruction gonna come, right? And again, man, that's when we really finna get all these plagues. All that stuff is really gonna happen. You think these diseases is bad now? Because even then, man, look at what's been going on in the last decade. Look at these fires. Look at Australia, right? That fire killed a lot of wildlife. Does that mean these koalas, these kangaroos, right? These armadillos you see with Steve Irwin on TV, all that got burned down. Australia almost got burnt to a crisp. Almost the entire country got burnt up through that wildfire. It's bad. That wildfire went on for days. And then look at all these earthquakes we having. Like, look at all these tsunamis, all these tornadoes, right? You need to be all these hurricanes, right? Again, it's finna get very bad. But again, I do this video because I care about y'all a lot. Again, man, I don't want to see nobody go to hell. I don't wish that on nobody. I wish y'all all go to heaven. Because I believe that when I die, when I shout out, I'm going to be with the Lord. Okay? And I tell you this video because I care. And again, I'm not here for a whole lot of views. I don't care who sees it or not. As long as I'm informing you, and as long as you know what's going up, and you know what's going on. Okay? But that's just a video, folks. But though I did that 42 video just to show y'all what you're dealing with right now, man. You're dealing with Hubbard who don't care about it at all. This man, I mean, you heard it in his own mouth, right? That man straight said we got to get rid of the American dollar. It's evil, right? So in other words, that man could just easily be supporting this one more government. Hubbard could just easily be rounding up campaigns to start speaking on that. Okay? So if you go to a Hubbard seminar and you see him talk about we need to bring peace and safety, and we need to join in, we need to get rid of the dollar, they get ready to bring in a one world government currency. They're going to eliminate dollar, and we got to buy and spend a whole different way. So get ready for that, right? Because again, there's certain, like I said, y'all showed me that feature, right? Now, yeah, Kid Boo got chipped or whatever, but again, the market, for it to be the market beast, the devil got to be down here giving it to you, right? But the fact that they want to eliminate that dollar means they're setting the stage for that to happen. The stages are being set right now, folks. And it's the same man who said 42 equals nigger and said we got to get rid of the Jews. And again, man, y'all think the Jews are evil. There's been Jews who've been innocently killed because of who they are. Like that guy in Pittsburgh, right, 2 years ago. said, screw these antics, I'm going in. Because I think Alex Jones or somebody had a video saying the Jews are evil, right? The Jews are this and that. That man went in there and started murdering 8 people inside that synagogue. These Jewish people ain't did nothing to him at all. They ain't harmed him. They was just minding their own business and they died. Nobody deserves to die like that. Nobody. Okay? You don't get to kill somebody because of who they are. That's wrong. That's evil. Okay? And this is Hubbard saying we need to get rid of these Jews, right? He's called Scott Van Pelt Jew. That's extremely offensive. That if Hubbard had a show on national TV, he be getting kicked out. He'd be getting fired. Hubbard will be getting fired for saying stuff like that. And this is why Hubbard's channel was shut down. Even with the other truther coming, right? The hacking the headlines, right? This woman had a video saying that Kyrie Irving had masters he had to answer to, right? Talk about Kyrie Irving, right? She even talked about Cardi B. And it was really messed up because Cardi B told you the government was evil. She told you what the government was doing, right? Cardi B ain't satanic at all. She ain't got nothing to do with none of that stuff, right? No, it's just Caucasians doing that stuff, right? It's evil, man. Black folks too. I check all my people, man. I check anybody, whether you black, white, or brown, right? Wrong is wrong, period, right? Y'all need to stop focusing on these celebrities and worry about yourself. Because I'm telling you right now, when you stand before God and you go to heaven, you're not going to be able to bring up numerology or gematria. That stuff ain't going to matter, right? When we die and go to and get judged, you can't bring up gematria. You can't bring up numerology. You can't say, oh, Cardi B was of the devil, or he made me do this and that. You can't do none of that. God gonna say, do I know you? He gonna say, what have you done for me, my good and faithful servant? He gonna say something like that. He gonna say, are you saved? He gonna say, have I known you? You do not want the devil to not have your name in that Lamb's book of life. Okay? You do not want God to say, you're not in the Lamb's book of life, man. Excuse me, right? You don't want God to say, you know what I'm saying? Get from, I never knew you, man. Get from around me, man. You can't come in here. Because if God denies you and you go to hell, that's it. I do not want to see that. Please, man, I do not want to see that. I don't want that on nobody. I want us all to go to heaven. Okay? And that's just me, man. That's how I feel, right? That's me, right? But anyways, folks, man, that's the video, man. Thank you for listening, commenting, and subscribing. Thank you for watching, man. Stay blessed, stay tuned. I'll see you soon.